Hello students. Today we are going to discuss one very important topic, that is marketing mix. From all the topics given in this chapter, this holds the importance at the highest level. So marketing mix is nothing but all the tools that a marketer is using or has used in the past to create an offering. Now, when you are deciding to launch, to offer your product or service into the market, you have to take very important decisions like which product line the business should choose, whether the business should manufacture or trade, or who should be the intermediaries, how should your product look like, and what will you be giving as something extra, something of value to your customers. So, these factors are affected by two important other factors, that is, first is controllable factors and the second one is uncontrollable factors. Controllable factors are all such factors which can be influenced at the level of the firm, say the factors which are well under the control of the firm, like pricing of the product. Now pricing is entirely dependent on what the firm's policies are. If the firm and its products are new in the market, then you may keep the prices low just to penetrate and enter the market, while if you are offering a variety of something which has been in the market since years, you may keep the prices high, uh, convincing the customers to buy it as a high end product. Or the other controllable factors can be packaging of the product, formulating other marketing strategies, how you would be branding your product, etc. These decisions are taken at the firm's level or by a marketing manager of the firm. So these factors are known as controllable factors, while other factors known as uncontrollable factors are such that which are outside a firm's control, like government policy, technical or financial collaborations. Say till now, up until now, for example, you were not afraid of your competitors' moves, but since if two of such competitors join hands, they collaborate for some of their activities, then that might become a challenge for you. But that challenge is quite uncontrollable. You cannot stop it. You can just formulate the policies to defend yourself. Then inflation rates, credit policies of the banks. Sometimes the credit policies are favorable. Like right now, we are given, say, a businessman or any commercial entity is given loans at quite lower rates than the previous ones. So that is favorable policy. It can happen other way around also, but that is completely outside our control. So these factors would affect the marketing decisions of a firm, but marketing manager has no control over them, but he just have to adapt the organization, adapt his own marketing department so as to suit this or so as to defend these challenges posed by uncontrollable factors. So in order to be successful, a marketing manager takes all the decisions related to controllable factors after considering the uncontrollable or external environmental factors. So, the controllable factors are the marketing tools. Remember this? The controllable factors are known as marketing tools also, which are constantly shaped and reshaped to achieve marketing success. So, these tools are nothing but 4 P's of marketing that we are going to study right now. Now, that is also known as elements of marketing or tools of marketing or controllable factors of marketing. All these are one and the same elements of marketing mix. That is also known as 4 P's of marketing because these elements start from P and it has to be read from product, price, place, promotion in this sequence only. It is very much necessary to speak or to pronounce these 4 elements into the proper sequence, that is product, price, place, promotion. So, all these 4 elements would make up a complete strategy for offering a product or a service to your customers. Let us study the first P, product. Product is nothing but anything of value to your customers. In economics, we study that a product is a bundle of utilities. In the same way, here we are just changing the words. We are saying that product means anything that can be of value. It can be the dust also. ज़मीन की धूल जो होती है, if that is of value to someone, that becomes a merchandise, right? So a product has several parts like physical products, benefits offered by the product, or extended services like after sale services, so handling consumer complaints or grievances and offering them solutions to them. So that is also a part of product. So under the product we would be studying the topics like product mix, product quality, new product, design and developing, packaging, labeling, branding, etc. So this all would comprise the features of product. Then we will study price. Price means amount of money a customer has to pay or is willing to pay to buy the product. The price of the product affects the level of demand that we have well studied in economics, that if you keep on increasing the price, the effect can be demand going down. Therefore, the marketer decides about the price after analyzing factors like competitors' price for the similar products, discounts or credit period to be given to customers, value of the product, etc. These topic again we are going to study at length in the next topics to come. So price includes level of pricing, lower level or the lower level of pricing strategies. It may include a little higher prices than your competitors. It may also include margins, that is your profit margin you keep for the product you are offering. It also includes pricing policy, pricing strategies and price change. All these things again we will be studying in depth in the next few topics. Then comes the place. Place is also known as physical distribution system, which refers to all the activities that make a product available to the target customers. So here the decision would relate to the place, which includes all the subsidiaries, intermediaries and any supply chain link that would help the product reach the target customers. So here the support would be provided to intermediaries to initiate the sales to potential customers. Stock levels would be maintained by the firm or by the intermediaries. All the functions of storage, warehouse, transportation would be performed under the title of place. So place would include channel strategy, that is distribution strategy. Channel selection means how many intermediaries would you have. This would be known by those who have undertaken marketing project, because in one of the questions we have to answer what kind of channel of distribution are we adopting, whether it is 2 level, 3 level or direct level. Then comes channel cooperation, conflict and physical distribution system. All these are covered under place. Just remember, place means helping the intermediaries or setting the channel of distribution so that your goods can reach to the target market on time. The last P here is promotion. Promotion means creating awareness about the features. Now if you are producing one excellent offering for your customers, but then you do not communicate it well, right, it would be of no use. Say you are launching a mobile phone, a cell phone in the market having excellent features, but those features must be communicated to your customers. Your potential consumers may be made well aware of it, then only they would be able to buy it and even refer to their friends and relatives. So you have to make product available along with making aware about its features and also persuade them to buy. So promotion includes deciding the combination of tools to be used to promote the product or service. These tools can be giving free samples, giving credit to the customers, making advertisements through different media, and also personal selling. These tools also are explained at depth in the next topics. So the success of a market depends on how well and effectively the company has been able to use the combination of all the elements of marketing to create superior value for customers and achieve these objectives of increased sales volume and higher profits. So whether the product is so too small, say as a safety pin, or too big as an aeroplane, you must use the marketing mix. Without that, the product offering is completely incomplete, right? Say whether if somebody is asking you which feature or which element of this marketing mix is really important, Although equally all the points are important, but product first of all should be capable of communicating all the marketing other elements. Like if the product is weak, no matter how you promote, no matter how you set up your distribution channel or whichever price you set, it is not going to be sold in the long run. So out of all the 4 P's, although all of them are important, if it is asked in your viva, you may say that product is very important. If you wish to highlight any other element of marketing, you must be able to justify your point. But without product, all other elements are quite meaningless. So, this is a brief summary of what marketing mix looks like. In depth, we would study the first product in depth in our next video.